Hey, I'm Brock Wilbur. We're gonna go grab a chef and cook with some CBD for some cool people. This is Pitchin' Kitchen. Hey, welcome to Pitchin' Kitchen. I'm Brock Wilbur. Today, we've got a cool chef with us. Chef, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Clark Grant, the chef owner at Hogshead, Kansas City.
Are you the Hogshead? You're the head of the Hogs?
I'm one of the head of the Hogs.
What is your specialty, chef?
Pork.
Rockin'.
Kind of tough guy comfort food, or like ugly delicious. You know, it's Southern style flavors with local ingredients.
I like the idea of brutal comfort food, of discomfort food.
Meaning you need a wheelbarrow to get out the front door when you're done. Yeah.
Go on in.
So I think we're gonna do some sausage, some pork chops. So we're gonna grab some of these beans too. They're from Sharon Springs, Kansas. They're awesome. Yeah, we're gonna play with all the different flavors you can get from hemp today. So I've got some oil that's infused with terpenes. So we're gonna throw in the chimichurri. We're gonna make a cocktail with hemp leaves and terpenes and CBD.
Yes, please. I do want to play this game.
You're not gonna die of dysentery.
Yeah, for Hemp Cooking Day, I think we can talk about video games. That seems on brand. How did you get into CBD as a focus here?
The amount of flavors and nutrition you can get from hemp is pretty vast. It's full of terpenes, which are organic compounds found in a lot of the food we eat. The different expressions of them in hemp, the combinations of them are totally different. Someone's going to start cooking with hemp on a restaurant menu. So I'm talking with the health department about how to get there.
We're here at Hen House. We're going to grab some of the other food we're going to need for tonight. What are we looking at here, chef?
We're going to get some greens. Lacinato or dinosaur kale. It's just got a great flavor. We're going to braise it with some Swiss chard.
What makes a chard Swiss?
It's got holes in it.
Holes? Yeah, okay.
It's actually a beet top, so if you ever actually grow beets in your garden, don't throw away the leaves, eat them, they're delicious.
Okay.
We do have some baby spinach here, so we'll grab a couple of bunches of that.
I feel like you're building a situation where we hide the hemp within this. No, okay, good. This is the healthiest basket I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's gonna be delicious. We're gonna put sausage in
good,
with the greens, don't worry. Just gonna grab a couple of onions.
What do we look for in an onion?
Just that.
That it be an onion?
That. No, like, look at that. That's a gorgeous onion there. The root's trimmed nice. There's no, like, big brown spots on it.
When I get a little hempy, I'm big into picking on cheese. Don't judge me. I'm going to need it later. Okay.
Yeah, so this is supposedly the biggest beer cooler in Kansas. Is that what I hear?
I haven't seen all of Kansas, but I'm going to assume that's true. Yes.
Are you launching some beer today?
I'm just coming over here to take a look at the barrel.
Oh, okay.
So it's over here. What brings you out to our next one?
We're doing a little Pitchin' Kitchen.
How's things?
Things are well. How are things going with you?
Good.
If you don't know, today is the very first day that we can sell high alcohol beers in Kansas in a grocery store. Otherwise, they used to have to be separated. Same thing with liquor and mixers, which still, I think that's still prohibited, which is stupid, but that's next. We're going to fix that next.
So hops and hemp are in the same family, really. I mean, they're
You're not going to go too hoppy on this.
they're kissing cousins, really. So
Okay.
See, I'm doing shells and cheese tonight. That's exciting.
Sponsor me, Velveeta. Eh, they get it. It's at the grocery store. It's cool now. Welcome. Don't hit the camera guy.
Let's go get to cooking.
All right.
Hello. What's up, guys? How are you? Good. How are you? Wonderful.
What a surprise.
All right, so we're gonna brine our pork chops. So we have salt and sugar here. Here we have some Sweetwater 420 strain Mango Kush. So this beer has a G13 variety hops, which actually has kind of the aroma of cannabis and hemp to it. So if you can find any of this,
smells really good.
kind of smells more like a college frat house now. And then we're gonna add in the water we brought to a simmer with all of our spices, salts, and sugar. So now we've got a mango kush pork chop brine. Don't know if I've ever said that before in my life, but we're just gonna lower these into the brine and let it do what it does.
The room is distanced in such a way it looks like everyone's very afraid of what you're doing.
He's got a really big knife.
Do you guys want to come this way-ish?
Yeah. So kind of the theme of tonight is we're cooking with hemp as many ways as I could really come up with in a state that's not necessarily ready for us to be cooking with hemp. But luckily you guys are cool and want to be a part of it.
We're on the Missouri side. I just want all the police
we are
to know
in
that.
Missouri.
This is not Kansas.
So are terpenes like largely a cooking thing? 'Cause I've never heard
No.
the word
So
before.
terpenes found in all this stuff that you eat all the time, but what they do is they help add to the entourage effect of marijuana. So like there's certain terpenes that will actually reduce the psychoactive effects in your brain of marijuana. They also help cannabidiol, which is CBD derived from hemp, get into the endocannabinoid system. So these terpenes actually are helpful when you're actually taking CBD. So we're gonna add the hocks, the stock, and the peas. We're gonna be flavoring everything with pork. So now we're just gonna let these cook for about an hour and a half. All that flavor is gonna get in there and be delicious. All right, so we're gonna clean some greens up. We're gonna save the stems on the Swiss chard. So this one and this one, we're gonna save the stems on because I'm gonna chop them up and use them in the greens because they're delicious. So I remembered as a kid sitting around my grandmother's table, like cleaning pole beans and green beans until your fingers hurt.
What was your favorite thing to bake though?
I remember her sisters, for damn sure. Her sister loved to make rum cake. That's a fun story too. First time I ever got drunk, I was like 7.
Yeah.
She made
One of those things where you take the lid off and you go, damn!
Was it confusing for you? Was it a...
I mean, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I took my shirt off, you know. I guess when I do those now, it's considered indecent exposure at 7. Doesn't matter. All right, you guys want to check out the house a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's go see what these guys
Wait,
skeletons they have in their closets.
Like-
Just kidding.
Let's see where stairs go. Sure.
It looks like it would be safe.
This is a picture of where my parents met. You can tell that it means a lot to me. Yeah. These are my children. Yeah.
Oh, little patio.
That's nice.
Coffee out here.
Yeah, like right out of your bedroom.
Yes.
How many people can we fit on a balcony?
Let's find out.
Oh yeah. I like this.
Good house. Like it a lot.
10 of 10
Awesome.
would buy this house.
It won't be around much longer.
Should we be eating out here?
Welcome to my MTV craze.
So now that we've gathered you here, have you ever heard of a timeshare? Because that's what...
You want us to pick this?
Yeah, I want you to timeshare a house in the city that you live in. Wow, there's more patio out here. If you want to check out the listing for this, click on that box. You can see the box, right? I'm not just imagining things.
You think you'll ever get to the point where you have like a terpene sommeliers, all the different flavor profiles, and then pairing with food and guiding people through a menu that way?
Oh,
Just-
don't be wrong. It would
just
be
as like,
it would be
wow, that would be
really
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it would take to get there.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Swiss chard. Just kind
Ooh,
of
that's so pretty.
just going in there. We're gonna deglaze with a little bit of the peach love and happiness.
Yeah, we are.
Because your greens are kind of bitter, and this has got some acid to it, so that's always a good thing. There's also some sweetness in it. You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
We're all friends here, right?
See, that's the best
One
way
for
to
the
cook.
pan, one
might as well
for
finish it
me.
off.
All right, so we're gonna make some chimichurri while this is going. So a fun trick with garlic is to microplane it. It doesn't beat it to hell and back. We've got some honey here, cumin, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, Worcestershire red wine vinegar, terpenes and olive oil, lemon zest.
Does CBD stimulate appetite?
This never has for me. I don't know if it's
Okay.
supposed to or not. It's really nice kind of base for chimichurri here. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna add our leafy herbs to it. I'm just gonna treat them real gently. I don't wanna bruise this. All right, so we're gonna add the hemp to this. And And then we're going to add some fresh parsley and cilantro. All right, so that's our chimichurri that we'll use tonight. There we go, that's ready to rock and roll. All right, so we got some spicy andouille here.
I'm just mesmerized by watching him cook.
Right. Do you get to do a lot of this at Hogshead? Like, is it all Southern, or have you brought it?
A lot of Southern.
Yeah.
He and I have actually collaborated. We did a Nashville hot chicken and waffles, but I've got to say it was pretty fucking good. So I'm gonna get my cast iron out here. We're gonna start searing the pork chops because we're gonna finish them in the oven. Somebody want to turn that oven on for me?
What do you want to know?
I don't know. 420 sounds great to me.
A funny number.
This is kind of important. If you're gonna brine pork chops, which I highly suggest you do, pat them dry. When you have a browned steak or brown pork chop or a brown piece of chicken, that sugar's inside the protein of this caramelizing. So if you don't pat it dry, you're gonna end up with like lunchroom lady chicken.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
The alarm gets sound. The alarm is loud.
Wow! Fuck! Oh, it's right there.
She
That's
informed us. That was so nice.
the alarm, man.
Some 80s shit, isn't it?
Kitchen thing.
That was so cool.
Let these braise down. Fuck, that's delicious. Move some of the stock from the black-eyed peas over to the greens. Get in there.
You're gonna love that. It's cooked in meat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that's good.
Yeah, see? He's fully warmed up to kale. We're gonna get a picture of this. We put some sacred leaf CBD into the greens. We're gonna make a mojito with hemp in it 3 different ways. So we're gonna take some hemp leaves and drop them in our shaker. We're gonna take some mint leaves and drop them in our shaker. We're gonna put in, this is a peach infused simple syrup that also has terpenes in it. And we're gonna muddle.
Everyone do the muddle chant.
Yeah. So we're, oh man, yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Ounce and a half of rum. We put in a squeeze of lime. About 16 milligrams of CBD.
I appreciate your priorities.
And I'm gonna add in some peach Berliner Weiss. And that is a peach and hemp mojito.
That's a grace. Thank you, Chef.
Cheers, everybody.
Silence. That's.
I'm not upset about any of this. I feel like I did all right.
What do you look for in CBD? Like, are you looking to give people a very chill experience? Will the restaurant be catering towards that, changing the music up in any way, or?
You know what I'm really catering towards is helping to remove the stigma.
Okay.
Like, that's my goal. First of all, pot's not bad.
Right.
Marijuana's not bad. Cannabis isn't bad. You know, compared to, you know, what else is in this, alcohol-wise, like, it's pretty mundane. Let's remove the stigma from it, though. I mean, it was...
Because people can't talk about anxiety like it's a human experience.
Precisely. And you know what? People can't talk about, you know, they'd rather talk about a synthesized drug in a lab to aid with that human experience they're afraid to talk about. And instead of something that grew naturally all over the world for hundreds of years before we decided to have a prohibition on marijuana. And hemp, for that matter. I mean, the amount of things that these two plants can do for the scape of the world is insane. I mean, they're making hempcrete. We're talking concrete that'll last up to 50 years. And it's
we
cheaper to
wouldn't have
produce.
the potholes here.
Yeah.
We're going with that.
Precisely. I mean, okay, there you go.
And that's Pitchin' Kitchen.
But no, like, you know, you're talking, you know, there's a lot of possible breakthroughs now that scientists are actually being allowed to work with it. You know, these plants are pretty incredible. All right, guys. So somewhere deep in the B reels,
Oh,
while we were shopping, we talked candy bars,
Yeah.
and I felt like we just had to end the meal with a Snickers bar, but it's not your average Snickers bar. So we make these at the restaurant. This is a Snickers bar with no nougat whatsoever. Instead of nougat, it's filled with foie gras mousse.
Forget to picture that. Oh my god.
Chef, thank you so much for everything you did today.
Thank you.
Cheers to Clark.
To Clark.
The Clark. Cheers to the foie Snickers. I like that.
We'd like to thank Sharon Abishan with Remax Realty. We'd like to thank Sacred Leaf CBD. We'd like to thank Barron Automotive. We would like to thank Henna House. And we would like to thank you, the viewer, for coming in for Pitch and Kitchen. And make sure to get your tickets for the Taste of KC at thepitchkc.com. That's been Pitch and Kitchen, and we'll see you next time.
Perfect.
Great.